हेलो एवरीवन, स्वागत है आपका हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल पर। आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे इम्पोर्टेंट फैक्ट्स अबाउट 5 ईयर प्लान दैट इज़ कॉल्ड पंचवर्षीय योजना। सो फर्स्ट वन इज़ फ्रॉम 1951 to 1956, and during this time period our main focus was on SIPCOT, SIPCOT, that is a trick. S stand for social services, I stand for industry, P for power, CO for communication, and T stand for transportation. That these were the six key points during this time period. So now we will discuss about second 5 year plan, and its time period was from 1956 to 1961, and its trick is Madras, MADRAS, Madras. M stand for Mahalanobis model, A for Atomic Energy Commission, and D stand for Durgapur Steel Company, and Tata Institute of Fundamental Research. R stand for Rourkela Steel Company, and Rapid Industrialization. A stand for Agriculture, S stand for Socialistic Pattern. So these were key points during this time period. Now we will discuss about third 5 year plan, that is third Panchvarsha Yojana, and its time period is from 1961 to 1966. Its trick is SADDU, SADDW, SADDU. S stand for self reliance, A stand for agriculture, and Punjab began producing abundant wheat during this time period. D stand for development of industry, particularly cement industry, cement and fertilizers industry. And second D stand for drought of 1965. E stand for state electricity boards and state secondary education boards were formed during this time period. And W stand for two war that were fought between India and China and India and Pakistan, that is Sino-Indian War 1962 and India-Pakistan War 1965. So these were the key points during this time period. So now we will discuss about fourth 5 year plan, and its time period was from 1974 to 1979. Its trick is Nagpur drought, NAGPUR Nagpur drought. N stand for nationalization, so nationalization of 14 bank. G stand for green revolution, Harit Kranti. P stand for Pokhran 1, that is Smiling Buddha underground nuclear test. D for drought means DPAP, drought prone area development program during this plan period. And also Bangladesh liberalization war 1971 was fought during this time period. So now we will discuss about important facts about five fifth 5 year plan, that is its time period was from 1974 to 1979. Its trick is minimum 20 politicians are self-employed on NH5. So that is a trick, where M stand for minimum need program, T stand for 20-point program, P stand for poverty eradication, that is Garibi Hatao. S stand for self-reliance in agriculture and defense production. E stand for employment generation, and NH means national highway system was introduced during this time period. So now we will discuss about sixth 5 year plan, that is 1980 to 1985. Its easy trick is MLA is a friend of L&T president since 6th class, where capital M stand for management, L for local development, A for agriculture production, I stand for industry production, F for family planning expanded during this time period, L for liberalization of economy, and for NABARD. NABARD was established in 1982 during this time period. after recommendation of Sivaraman committee. T stand for twice. T stand for twice means it was the only plan which done twice. Now we will discuss about next 5-year plan, that is 7th Panchvarshiya Yojana. So its time period was from 1985 to 1990 and its easy trick is EFGH, that is alphabets EFGH, where E stand for employment generation and F stand for food grain production was doubled during this time period, and G stand for Jawahar Rozgar Yojana. Jawahar Rozgar Yojana, and its year was 1989. Here H stand for Hindu rate of growth. So now we will discuss about next 5-year plan, that is 8th 5-year plan, that is 8th Panchvarshiya Yojana. Its time period was from 1992 to 1997 and its trick is PM gave free LPG to Panchayat to modernize world. That is a trick. Here PM for PV Narasimha Rao, who was the Prime Minister during this time period, and Manmohan Singh was the Finance Minister during this time period. They introduced LPG reform, where F for foreign exchange crisis, L for liberalization, P for privatization, G for globalization. So LPG means liberalization, privatization, globalization. P for Panchayati Raj system was also introduced during this under 73rd amendment. So W for India become WTO member during this time period. So now we will discuss about next 5-year plan, that is 9th Panchvarshiya Yojana. So its time period was from 1997 to 2002 and its trick is ESPN, where E stand for employment for women. So women was now priority during this time period. SC stand were also priority during this time period. So E stand for employment of women and SC/ST. S stand for 7 basic minimum service. So now P stand for Panchayati Raj institutions. So primary education and Panchayati Raj institution stand for P, means P for Panchayati Raj institution and primary education. P for public distribution system, also introduced during this time period. N for nutrition security, that were the key points during this time period. So now we will discuss about next Panchvarshiya Yojana, that is 11th 5-year plan. So its time period was 2007 to 2012. Its easy trick is teachers. So here T for telecommunication means 2G was introduced during this time period. 2G was in focus during this time period. E stand for electricity environment science. A for anemia, for health purpose anemia, and C stand for clean water, that is a necessary point for health. H for health education. So E stand for environment science, and R for rapid growth, S for